Sycosis Miasm in the 8th house with Rahu aspect or conjunction, hormonal and planetary influences. The 8th house governs the excretory system, reproductive organs such as the testes, ovaries, uterus and prostate, as well as the colon, bladder and urinary tract. It is associated with toxicity in the body, longevity and endocrine system imbalances. The house also deals with sudden or undiagnosable illnesses. When psychosis affects this house, it manifests through overgrowth, toxicity, and obsessive behaviors related to reproductive and excretory health. Rahu's aspect or conjunction amplifies these tendencies, causing excessive energy in sexual and excretory functions, alongside emotional and hormonal imbalances. Sun plus Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm, excessive reproductive energy and hormonal imbalances. The Sun influences vitality and reproductive health, and Rahu's amplification in the 8th house causes an overdrive of sexual energy, leading to conditions like hypersexuality or obsessive sexual behaviors. There can also be hormonal imbalances in the testosterone and estrogen levels, which may cause issues such as irregular menstrual cycles, prostate problems, or libido fluctuations. Urinary system strain and toxicity. Rahu's influence on the Sun in the 8th house can lead to overactivity in the urinary system, resulting in problems like urinary tract infections, kidney issues, or bladder inflammation. The body may struggle with detoxification, resulting in toxicity buildup, which can manifest as chronic fatigue, headaches, or immune suppression. Physical manifestations: hypersexuality, hormonal imbalances affecting reproductive organs, and irregular sexual functions. Urinary tract issues, kidney problems and toxicity buildup leading to fatigue or immune issues. Mercury's Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm. Nervous system overstimulation and excretory imbalances. Mercury governs the nervous system and communication, and with Rahu's influence in the 8th house, the nervous system becomes overstimulated, leading to excretory system imbalances. The person may experience chronic constipation, nervous bowel issues, or urinary retention. Anxiety and nervous tension may exacerbate digestive and excretory conditions, leading to stress-related digestive problems. Compulsive focus on reproductive health and excretory function. Rahu's influence on Mercury can result in obsessive thoughts about excretory functions, particularly relating to sexual and reproductive health. This can manifest as compulsive behaviors or anxiety about sexual performance or the health of reproductive organs, leading to psychological strain. Physical manifestations: chronic constipation, nervous digestive issues, and urinary retention due to nervous system overstimulation. Compulsive behaviors and obsessive focus on reproductive and excretory health, leading to psychological strain. Saturn plus Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm. Chronic excretory and reproductive health issues. Saturn governs chronic conditions, and in combination with Rahu, it causes long-term reproductive and excretory health problems. This may include chronic constipation, urinary retention, or reproductive organ disorders such as ovarian cysts, prostate issues, or uterine fibroids. The individual may also experience endocrine system imbalances, affecting hormonal health over time. Emotional detachment and suppression in intimacy. Saturn's restrictive influence, paired with Rahu's compulsive tendencies, leads to emotional suppression in matters of intimacy and relationships. The individual may develop rigid attitudes towards sexual health, leading to emotional detachment or difficulty forming deep emotional connections. Physical manifestations: chronic reproductive and excretory health issues, including constipation, urinary retention, and organ disorders. Emotional suppression in intimate relationships, leading to rigid sexual behaviors or emotional distance. Moon plus Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm. Emotional overactivity and reproductive health issues. The moon governs emotions and fluid balance, and under Rahu's influence in the 8th house, there can be emotional instability tied to reproductive and excretory health. This can result in fluid retention in the reproductive organs or emotional sensitivity surrounding intimacy, which may cause problems such as swollen reproductive organs or emotional disturbances in sexual relationships. Fluid retention in the excretory system. Rahu amplifies the moon's control over fluid balance, leading to fluid retention in the bladder, colon, or reproductive system, which may cause swelling, bloating, or urinary tract issues. Emotional stress can worsen these symptoms, causing long-term discomfort. Physical manifestations. Emotional instability and reproductive health issues, such as swelling or emotional disturbances in intimacy. Fluid retention in the excretory system, leading to bladder or urinary tract problems and reproductive organ swelling. These planetary influences of Rahu in the 8th house under the Sycosis Miasm lead to chronic reproductive health problems, excretory issues, obsessive behaviors surrounding intimacy, and fluid retention, with Rahu driving tendencies of excessive energy and compulsive behavior in these areas. Venus Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm. Excessive indulgence in sexual pleasure and reproductive health issues. Venus governs pleasure, sexual health, and reproductive organs. Under Rahu's influence, there can be overindulgence in sexual activity or a compulsive focus on sexual pleasure. This may lead to hormonal imbalances and reproductive health issues such as ovarian cysts, fibroids, or sexual dysfunction. Compulsive focus on relationships and emotional attachment. Rahu's influence on Venus can create obsessive behaviors around relationships and emotional bonding. The individual may become overly attached to their partner or develop compulsive behaviors around intimacy and emotional connection, leading to relationship strain and emotional instability. Physical manifestations. Hormonal imbalances and reproductive health concerns, including cysts or fibroids. Emotional instability and obsessive focus on relationships, leading to sexual and emotional health issues. Jupiter plus Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm. Excessive growth in reproductive organs and digestive issues. Jupiter governs growth and expansion, and Rahu's influence in the 8th house can cause overgrowth in the reproductive system or excretory organs, leading to conditions like uterine fibroids, enlarged prostate, or chronic digestive issues such as constipation or bloating. The individual may experience hormonal imbalances due to excess, leading to reproductive or digestive discomfort. Compulsive focus on reproductive health and sexual behaviors. Rahu amplifies Jupiter's expansive nature, causing the person to focus excessively on their reproductive health or sexual activity. This may lead to compulsive behaviors, excessive concern about sexual health, or overindulgence in sexual pleasure, causing emotional and physical strain. Physical manifestations, overgrowth in reproductive organs such as fibroids or prostate enlargement, and chronic digestive discomfort. Obsessive focus on sexual health, leading to emotional strain and reproductive health issues. Mars Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm. Aggressive sexual energy and inflammation. Mars governs physical energy and inflammation, and with Rahu's influence in the 8th house, the individual may experience excessive sexual drive or aggressive sexual behaviors. This can lead to reproductive organ inflammation, urinary tract infections, or even injuries related to sexual activity. The person may also experience chronic inflammation in the excretory system, leading to discomfort or health issues. Impulsive sexual behaviors and emotional volatility. Rahu enhances Mars's impulsive and aggressive tendencies, leading to reckless sexual behavior and emotional outbursts. The individual may act impulsively in intimate relationships, causing conflicts or emotional instability due to a lack of control over sexual impulses. Physical manifestations. Reproductive organ inflammation and urinary tract issues due to aggressive sexual energy or reckless behaviors. Emotional volatility and impulsive sexual behavior leading to conflicts and reproductive health problems. Venus plus Jupiter plus Rahu in the 8th house, Sycosis Miasm. Excessive indulgence in sexual pleasure and overgrowth in reproductive organs. The combination of Venus, Jupiter, and Rahu leads to overindulgence in sexual activity and a focus on pleasure, which may result in overgrowth in the reproductive organs, such as fibroids, ovarian cysts, or prostate enlargement. Hormonal imbalances may also occur, causing emotional strain and physical discomfort. Obsession with relationships and sexual health. This planetary combination amplifies the individual's focus on relationships, intimacy, and sexual health, leading to obsessive behaviors around sexual pleasure and emotional bonding. This can result in relationship issues, emotional instability, and physical health concerns related to sexual overactivity or indulgence. Physical manifestations, reproductive organ overgrowth, and hormonal imbalances causing health issues like fibroids or prostate problems. Obsessive behaviors around relationships and sexual pleasure, leading to emotional and physical strain.